Delete.
What's up, guys? Coming here from you during the lunch break at Nina slash D's house slash behind enemy lines, whatever else shit D says. I'm here joined by our
The undefeated
undefeated
4-0. Shout out to Tulip Movement and organization.
standings leader and our defeated standing leaders.
Sacco bound.
As his team then says, Sacco bound. Your boy rolls deep with Eric Berry jersey everywhere we go. You know, can't do the predictions without it. Even on lunch break, bro. Guys, my predictions didn't get posted last week. I did make them. I'll try to make up for that make sure that doesn't happen throughout the rest of the year. But, we can go ahead and get going here. Starting here with Abe and Davis's matchup.
Shout out Davis.
Shout out to Davis, according to the commission over here. We got some pretty good teams facing off here. I mean, I know Davis's record doesn't really reflect it, but he's only one win behind Abe, and he's got a pretty decent team. To highlight his best player coming back, that he had on his bench anyway, we got Mark Ingram coming back, making the duo complete again. Fuck is right. You got the real Thunder or Lightning. That's Mark. Now Alvin. Oh, is this one you heard of him? Yep. Oh, shit. And England finishes it. Alvin catches, takes it down. Shit, even Alvin scores, guys. It's hard to stop the duo. Hopefully Mark Ingram's the exact same as he was last year. If that's the case, then Davis got a good pick. Otherwise, it might be a bust. But it's looking that that's going to make his team compete again, as it did last year when he made his playoff push.
Shit, no need. You dropped down 60 points, bro.
Yeah, and not to mention, shout out to Davis. I forgot about this. Davis is our current leader in the most points dropped in a game with 161. A record that Nacho has had for the last 2 years, roughly, so far. So shout out. Congratulations, Davis. You're doing a great job, apparently, man. Another player that you got going on this week, a little bit underrated, is our boy James White. I'm not a choo-choo. I'm a turbo. Hate to pray to God that I turn slow. Like I'm sipping on purple. People say, the man won a Super Bowl. People say not to trust the Patriots backfield. But if I had to trust someone right now, it'd be this guy. Bro, you want to do the predictions yourself? Sorry, guys. I'm getting shit from my director. Producer, whatever. Ooh, with the spin. Guys, James White has had 4 weeks into the season so far. Want to see what this looks like? One single-digit week. That's it. 10, 8, 10, 22. Okay? Just enough for him to break the record last week. He's killing it, guys. He should be doing good for Davis. And this week should be no difference against the Colts. Meanwhile, he has the New Orleans running backs facing off against the Washington Redskins. Abe's team is doing really good himself. While Davis has the number 1 running back, Abe has Melvin Gordon at 3, Kareem Hunt at 7. And that's just in his running backs, guys. Let's look at our boy here making moves. I gotta make this small. What a boy is right. 87 yards. That's a 14-point play. Almost 15. Oh, Hunter's out there, huh? What else you got, Melvin? Do something crazy. Oh, no. We're skipping that one. Not against the Chiefs. God, it feels like it's a halfback power or outside zone.
Man, Stephon is some nuts. Low-key.
He's got the power. Oh, this looks like it's against the Chiefs, right? We're going to skip that. Still there, huh? Lots of highlights against the Chiefs. He's got the power. He finishes runs. He gets in the end zone. He can break open for a big one. Melvin Gordon is just Abe's best player right now, as he should be. As he should be. Okay, fake Chargers fans or not, he picked up Melvin. He's got him. Next on Abe's list, we got Adam Thielen, the white boy himself, ready to show up this week again. He offers perfect balance to this Vikings offense. That's Case Keenum throwing deep. We all know Case Keenum isn't good. They're one-handed. What else we got? Oh, no. Not on the Packers, dude. Damn. He's the truth, guys. We know it. He's going to show up this week against Philly. Sorry, Yako. Thielen should have no problem finding the end zone at least once this week. He's 50% so far, but at the very least, the man goes off for 100 yards every single game. Every game. If you notice a pattern here, 102, 131, 105, 135. When he scores in the 130s, he gets a tuggy too. So we're looking for at least 100 yards here with the Eagles. Maybe not a touchdown, but hey, it can happen any given play. On the head-to-head matchups, Aaron Rodgers, of course, is going to do better than Jared Goff. Seahawks D isn't much this year, but Aaron Rodgers is the shit. It's just basic common sense. Melvin Gordon and Alvin Kamara, this is a tough matchup right now. I do give Kamara just the slight edge here, just because he gets used so much. Pass game, run game, he is splitting with Mark Ingram, which Davis is getting points for anyway. Unlike Melvin Gordon splitting time with Eckler. So it's going to be a challenge, but I do give Kamara the edge here. We got Kareem Hunt versus James White. Kareem Hunt, it looks like he's being unleashed a little bit by Andy Reid. For the first couple of weeks, it looked like he sold Andy Reid's donuts or something, and for some reason they want to give him the ball. But it looks like it's back to that. He is unfortunately facing a tough Jags D, while James White is just going to be facing Indy in tonight's game. Should do quite well. I'm going to give James White the edge on this, even though ESPN contradicts me. Adam Thielen against Philly, while Stephon Diggs versus Philly. Although it gives Adam Thielen the edge, it's the same shit. It's the same thing. Stephon Diggs is ranked a little bit lower. He doesn't have quite as big games as Thielen does, but I don't know. They're the same player. Like I said, same offense. They're both going to share the ball pretty equally. He is ranked 14th. I understand that, while Thielen's ranked 4th. He just shows a little more consistency. Thielen will attract a lot of attention, a lot of eyes. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it happen, but we'll see. Meanwhile, Mike Williams against Brandon Cooks. Mike Williams being the number 2. He does score. Keenan does get him open, but I do give Brandon Cooks the edge on this one. Eric Ebron against New England, while Kyle Rudolph against Philly. Philly just tends to do pretty well against tight ends, so I am going to give Eric Ebron the edge. In the flex, Mark Ingram and Alex Collins. Last year, Mark Ingram and Kamara went off for 20 each for Davis. I don't see a reason as to why that should slow down right now. I'm going to give Davis the edge. Jags D against Kansas City, while Ravens D against Cleveland. I do give Davis the edge just because Kansas City has proven that they can score a lot. And if they're behind, they're still going to find a way to rack up yards or points. They might lose the game. I'm not saying they won't, but as far as points go, it's going to be a struggle for Jags D. Meanwhile, you got Gostkowski here against Matt Bryant. Again, kickers. I really don't know which way to lean here. It looks like they're in New England. If the ball's fully pumped up, we'll give the edge here to Gostkowski. All in all, guys, I do think Abe has a better team, but I'm going to go ahead and give Davis the dub this week, just based on what we saw last year with the Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara duo. So, good luck to you, Davis. I don't think you'll break the record this week again, but congratulations on your new achievement, and congrats on the win this week. Shit.